Brother Bilal, welcome to Comedy Hype. How are you doing?
I'm well. How you doing, Jay?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm always looking forward to having conversations like these. In particular, we're talking about Will Smith. We're talking about Jada Pinkett Smith, and you being someone that has known Will for almost 40 years, and even working with him for 8 years. I think we're going to get a wealth of insight of what's kind of going on and taking place. But yeah, I welcome you to Comedy Hype.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you.
So what happened in the relationship for you to be like, you know what, I'm gonna drop this piece of work, even though it may put a negative spotlight on my former friendship with Will Smith?
Well, at the end of the day, it's nothing that I've really thought about doing to the last couple of years because this is the first time ever that someone from Will's inner circle have been in Will's inner circle and speaking out. Like I have no NDAs, so I'm able to talk freely, right? And just looking at Will's behavior over the years since he's got with Jada, is definitely put a strain on our relationship, our brothership, you know?
So, a couple things. Trust is super huge, I think, in any relationship. And the elephant in the room is that we're now releasing a book, right? A book that has a strong title that definitely puts, Will in a maybe at least a vantage point of looking at it. From the outside looking in, people may be looking like, why would a friend or a former friend release a book like that?
The new people that's around him that's getting played very well, they're not going to do anything or say anything to disrupt that bag, no matter how much pain and degradation that this man is going through. They want that back. You know what I'm saying? So it takes a real friend to say, dude, you are out of pocket. I have no benefit. I'm not working with you. We're not doing nothing together. Bruh, I know you almost 40 years. You out of pocket. You've been out of pocket. And now you totally out of pocket. And the people around you are enabling you to be out of pocket. Prior to Jada, him and Jada having a relationship, I felt Will was pretty much almost an angelic person, right? He just very giving, very like want to help everybody. You know what I'm saying? And um, it made me be a better person. To be in his circumference made me want to. I said there are things in my life that I'm not doing well, and I mean, Will stood on that 24 hours, 7 days a week prior to Jada, helping people, uplifting people, uplifting himself. No matter you can't. It was a job to him to help as many people as he can, and I'm talking about financially, career wise, everything. And when you start to see your friends suffer a great amount of decay, at some point you just gotta say something.
Did you give Will any like bro advice, brother to brother when Jada became, in the picture? Did you like did you see certain things on her end that you felt didn't match the energy of Will? Like where were you as a friend in that regards?
I mean, at the beginning, like I say, I'm from the streets of Philly, so you know, I just really believe Jada saw Will as the big lick. You know what I'm saying? The sucker. The easy come up. But at that particular time, you got to let things play out. You can't be like, oh man, I don't like her, this, that. You got to give a person that opportunity. People gave me the opportunity. They could have said, oh, he this, he that, he this. You know what I mean? But
Just hearing that alone, because what's going on right now in the media is that people are definitely kind of, looking at Jada a little sideways in regards to how she's putting out certain information with Will. I think in return, people are also kind of like, want to support Will and they feel bad for him and they're like, yo, she's doing all these things. But it makes me kind of come down to the aspect of like the importance of choosing your partner. And in this regards, it does seem that people feel that Jada wasn't the best person for Will. Why do you think Will himself is stuck kind of on Jada? Why hasn't he decided to move on? Is it love? Is it something else? Like from your vantage point, why do you think Will continues to stay when, in all regards, he is a global phenomenon and probably could have damn near any woman that he would want?
very good question. Well, here's the thing. um, Jada, how do I say this, has accepted things in Will's personal life, and by experiencing that, um, I know for sure that Will don't want these things to come out without question, and I feel that Jada is taking advantage of that. You know, like you said, Will is a global superstar. Will's not a bad looking man. You know what I'm saying? Will got the bag. Oh, he almost had a half a billion. You understand what I'm saying? So why is he taking all this persecution? You know, it's just certain things that Jada have on him that Will don't want to come out. He feels that it would affect his career, his, you know, his livelihood. And I don't think that's true. Or I wouldn't be putting the book out. It's saying like Will lives in a bubble. This is what you gotta understand. This guy's worth almost a half a billion. He lives in the biggest state in the bubble. So his 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 understanding of the world, the real world, is different from you and I. Like he don't know how much a gallon of milk costs. He don't know how to go in and cash his check.